Hello, 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 everybody. It has been a while. My word, look at that. I switch it on, and the first thing I see is a massive $50 donation from Talenin. Wow, my man, thank you so much for that donation towards that GPU fund. That is a super pleasant surprise to see logging onto this. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Can't say thank you enough, Talanin. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is well. Let me pull up this chat properly. Make sure I can... Ooh, that's taken over my whole screen. All right, let me pull up my chat properly. Let's see who's here. I hope people can hear me clearly. Right off the top, Rucha Pavar. Hello, Rucha. I hope I'm pronouncing that first name right. Vladimir, always nice to see you. Welcome. Kevin Nganga. Rari, another familiar name. Hello. Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, I trust everybody is doing well today. I see you, William Darcy. Hello. Sigai Dalt. Hello, Sigai Dalt. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Xerox, Mike Drew himself. There's another familiar name. How are you? Aquascaping Luxembourg. Hello. JN. Hey, Concrete. Welcome. Simulation Gaming. Rari. Oli24. Diamond Extro. Another familiar name, Mr. A. Oh, there. We've got somebody here known as the G. We've got the G himself or herself on the stream today. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? I trust everybody is well. Great to see you streaming again. I missed the last stream since I just became a dad. Oh, congratulations. Welcome to the world of sleepless people. Congrats. Your daughter is a month old now. So some things have changed now, I guess. No, for sure, but I'm pretty sure they've changed for the better. I'm sure you're enjoying yourself. I hope the first month has not been too bad and your little one is allowing you some sleep. But congratulations, JN. Welcome to fatherhood. I myself am a father, so I fully understand what that is like. And enjoy it. Enjoy all the joys of it, all the frustrations of it. Be a patient dad. Whatever you do, be very patient with your little one because they're going to need it. She's sleeping now so you can watch. Sweet. At 1 month old, she's probably going to be awake in the next hour, right? Nah, congrats. Welcome everybody. I hope everyone is well. And yes, it's been a while since the last stream. I must say, when I took my little break, I went on my break and really enjoyed it. I've actually not opened up cities since our last stream. Well, not counting last week when it decided it was not going to open. In fact, today it was still not opening. So I've opened it in what's that, like safe mode, loading screen mode. What? Yeah, LSM has a feature to attempt to recover from simulation errors. So I enable that and here we are. So it's up and running again, which is good. I hope nothing else goes wrong. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for being here. So glad to have you join me here today. Today I thought I would give something a try. So I've got a bit of a surprise. I hope you are all going to enjoy the surprise. And it's something that I had been toying with for a while. And that is to try and get you all a bit more involved in stuff. So what I want to, in fact, before I say anything, I would like somebody to introduce themselves that has joined me on the stream today, live. Instead of being in the chats, today you're going to be hearing his voice straight up. Talenin, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Greetings from very early morning Melbourne. And good evening, good afternoon, whatever it may be to you. How are you, SG?
I am well, thank you, Talenin. Thank you so much for joining me today on the stream. Really appreciate it.
No worries. It's good to be here. Looking forward to it.
No, for sure. So, guys, it was last week, actually. For last week's stream, I reached out to Talanin, asked him if he would be interested in joining me on a live stream as part of something that I actually want to start on the channel. So we have quite a few people that join the stream quite regularly, and I want to quite literally give you a voice on the platform as well. So I've been toying around with this idea for a while, and I think now is a very good time to set it up. And the plan is to try and do this from time to time, get a couple of regulars on the channel, join me live on a stream, and you and I can basically talk through whatever we're building on the day. So today, our first, I suppose, guinea pig Talanin is joining me today, and hopefully we can iron out any kinks that may come up.
I'm happy to be a guinea pig.
That is awesome. Chat is super excited to hear your voice.
Woo! Thanks, chat.
All right, so there is no script to this. I mean, Talanin, feel free to chat. You and I can do some back and forth. I suppose instead of constantly typing your life away, now you can also respond to people live, as you've always done for me, which I really appreciate. And a massive thank you for the GPU donation today. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No worries, mate. I'm glad to chip in.
All right, so what are we doing today? I want to try and fill out this place. We left off in the last stream with all these roads laid out. We built Nadia's house here, which is still standing. At least it's not burnt down. It's all good. We got somebody
looking
there.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, that does not look like Nadia. Perhaps it's what's I forget. Is it Mike Drew? I can't remember whose wife Nadia is. Was it Mike Drew? I think it was Mike.
I think it is Mike.
Yeah.
It? Yeah.
So I think that's probably Mike chilling right there. And maybe Nadia is somewhere inside, or she's gone out.
Sad Keanu, William says. Sad Keanu Reeves.
All right, so let's try and get a couple of... I want to just do... I want to keep it simple, this stream. I feel like I'm so rusty. Haven't been away for so long. I have absolutely no idea what to do. I have no idea what was going on in this town at this moment. So I want to try and start putting down a couple of houses. Let me just get a camera point down. At least everything still works. Also, what am I doing? I also stressed last week when the game wouldn't work. I thought it was going to be like the end of it.
Now, SG, A2R Gaming has a very important question for you. What's the best meal of the day?
What's the best meal of the day? So I am going to go against pretty much what everybody says, and I am going to say it's lunch. Simply because I almost never eat breakfast, and I very seldom eat supper or dinner. But lunch is the one meal that I consistently eat. So for me, lunch is the best meal of the day.
I'm going to say exactly the same as you. Lunch is usually the first thing I have during the day.
Yep.
And I take a bit of a break for work and eat some lunch, practice my French, German and Norwegian, which I've started learning, and just chill out for a bit.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. Can you say something in Norwegian? I have never heard a Norwegian language before.
I'm only just started learning.
Oh. Yeah, but that basically
But,
means you know more than the bulk of us.
my accent will be atrocious, but I could say something like "Yayaren man," which is "I'm a man." There you go.
Nice, nice, nice. You can teach us something every week.
Oh gosh, that's a challenge.
That's not a challenge. It's like, what's the best way to learn something, they say, is to also teach it, right?
Well, yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say.
You must be able to explain it. If you can't explain it, you don't understand it.
Exactly right.
Ah, there we go. Mike Drew has confirmed it's him and Nadia.
You know what? Our memory actually works.
Yep. At least we're not too old, eh?
I'll speak for yourself.
Come on, it's not so bad. I want to get rid of these. I should actually unsubscribe from these on this account, because I've got like multiple Steam accounts, and I just boot into the different ones for the different cities. But for some reason, it looks like cities still picks up the mods and assets that I've subscribed to on the other accounts, which is weird. I thought they would be hidden. I don't know if you've encountered something like that before. Talenin?
It can do some weird things sometimes when you've got multiple accounts and multiple workshop subscriptions on the one PC.
Yeah.
It can do some strange stuff.
Okay, that's probably why. I might even have been experiencing a conflict or something, which led to my issues last week. Who knows? Oh, by the way, Mike Drew says you built us a house in River Valley and inspired us to put an offer down on a new house last week in real life in Joburg. Yay! Congratulations,
Well done.
Mike!
Good stuff, Mike.
Very good stuff. That is awesome to hear. Pass my big congratulations to Nadia, and I hope you get that house. I hope it's better than the one that I built.
Does it come with a sad Keanu Reeves, though? That's the question.
So let's do this. Let me get some separation here.
I like this mix of different housing types you're putting down.
Yeah. I really, I don't know how to, like, I don't get to, if I try and do stuff like this in like the series videos, like it will take so long because I like putting down everything like by hand everywhere I go. I still don't know why I do that to myself, but I don't get to play around as much in the other videos as I do in River Valley, which is quite nice.
I'm guessing with River Valley, it's a bit of a different pace for you as well, because you can just chat and hang out and muck around as you go. Whereas with Tando or Nomasburg, you're on the pressure's on to get the content out. I guess.
100%. I've had to over the years tell myself that it is okay to take a break and relax a bit. Because when I first started, I think I went, what is it, like almost 30 videos straight without taking a break, and then I crashed. Yes, and I crashed bad. So I'm trying not to do that to myself again.
Yeah, no, take little bites at a time, hey?
Yeah.
Concrete is on the money. Breaks are super important.
I have certainly learned that the hard way. So I'm gonna try and just get different looks, different sized, what's this thing? Lots and stuff in place. I've downloaded like a whole bunch of assets now, so hopefully we should be able to do more funky stuff. Hopefully.
Yeah. Look, even with the extra assets, it's nice and smooth on this end for watching the stream.
Right? I'm actually quite surprised. I thought it was going to be a whole lot more laggy, but it's actually still running smoothly, so great stuff.
Yeah, that's the quote of the day, isn't it? A2R Gaming, to do funky stuff.
You must always aim to do funky stuff. Otherwise, what's the point? It's all boring. The funky.
Vladimir has asked, what does it say on your shirt?
Oh, it's just a guess. It's a guess t-shirt. It's a guess jersey or sweater, or I don't know. They call it different things in different parts of the world, I guess. Yeah, guess USA. What's this? Washed jeans and some other stuff, which is in smaller text, which I can't read upside down. No, there's one already in this area. So let's get rid of that one and find. I really should get rid of these. I don't like how they just. Oh no, that's. I want slightly more low lying. Yeah. I think the vanilla assets are actually fitting quite nice with this, because I want this to have a sort of old schoolish look, like not a a very pretty place. So I quite like these vanilla assets. It's assets I generally don't use in my other builds. So it's nice to be able to use them here.
Yeah, I do the same. Sometimes I'll be doing some building. I'll go, oh, you know what? This vanilla asset actually would fit well there.
For sure. Let's give this. Every time I put down this, I'm gonna give it a nice whatchamacallit, a nice area. I wonder what. This is quite low. They're quite low to the river, hey. I wonder if we should.
Well, it's good access. It's good access for a little. Someone can have a little ramp down there, or a little picnic table or something.
It's not a bad
nice
idea.
Little, almost like a miniature park.
Let's see, what can we do here? Okay, let's see what we can. In fact, since this person has this super nice house, let's see what we can do about this place. Water is not wet. Welcome. The person with the best name in chat. Water is not wet. No truer statement has ever been made. Let's get that.
Yeah, I remember someone asked a question about, is water wet on Reddit? It was a month or so ago. Someone came in with a response that no, water itself, you don't feel wet. All it is water allows your skin to feel the conductivity of something like that. I don't remember what it is, but they basically said no, water isn't wet, but you feel wet because of something. I don't know. I can't remember it. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to find that out.
That is very interesting.
I'm gonna have the worst Google history now, because I'm googling, is water wet?
That's the type of thing that when you ask somebody for the first time, they'll look at you like, really? Are you really asking that? And then the scientists come in and they're like, yeah, that's a valid question.
Every question's a valid question, really, isn't it?
Very true.
Okay, according to the University of California, liquid water is not itself wet, but can make other solid materials wet. So wetness is the ability of a liquid to adhere to the surface of a solid. So when we say that something is wet, we mean that the liquid is sticking to the surface of a material. There you go.
So wetness is defined as something sticking to another.
I'm guessing liquid sticking to a solid or something.
Interesting. That is very...
To make water wet, you need to pour water on it. There you go. Wise words of wisdom from the dangerous banana.
I like it, dangerous banana. I like it. I love this bench, but it's just it's so oversized. That's like my only gripe with it.
It's a bench for giants, that's all.
Ah, okay. I did not realize we had giants in City Skylines.
If only you could name individual assets, you could call it Andre the Giant's bench.
Yeah, let's put one of these here. Why not? That's 1 or 2 Tom, Dick, and Harrys that like to just go out and I don't know what they're going to do. And let's put a couple of these in place. I just hope this river never floods because shame, poor houses.
That would be disastrous. Actually, this whole town would be in serious trouble if the river floods.
Yeah. But let's go with the story that this is the river at its highest point. I mean, since it's predominantly in a desert area, it doesn't get any higher than this. This is like even a lot. So this is like in the middle of their rainy season. Otherwise, it is much lower. Oh no, too much. Yeah, maybe these will do. Let's get rid of that. Let's see if we can find something. I want like a smallish tree. Yeah, okay, let's put this here. And then see if we can put let's put another one of you here. So this is like a nice place for sitting and chilling.
It's a lovely little spot. Now there's on your screen, oh actually just moved, there's a house that's just at the end of the street where we were building these, which has got a well in the yard. Apparently we need to name that house the Ring House because it looks like it's from the movie The Ring. That one, yeah. One with the trampoline there. It's got a little well in the yard.
This one. Oh no, you're not gonna see the video is gonna be a while before you see it.
Yeah, it's that one at the end of the cul-de-sac there. Scary looking house with a well. It looks like it may not be a well, yeah, but it looks like a well.
We'll call it the Ring House. I hope I'm naming the right house. If I'm naming the wrong house, let me know.
That's the right one. Good job, Dangerous Banana.
Awesome.
Good call.
Yeah. This house is... I'm guessing you're referring to this house. This house is quite bright. Can we get a darker... Oh, okay. There's no... It's like the roof has no shade or whatever that thing is that allows it to change color or lighting or whatever you want to call it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that's a real bummer. It's got a super bright roof. Oh, that's such a bummer. Oh yeah, it's very bright. Hey, check how it just stands out. Should we change these houses? What do you all think? Citrus, can you make an abandoned house that looks like a murder has happened and call it Citrus House of Horrors, please? Okay, Citrus House of Horrors, we will make that for you. The only thing though is I don't have... I've seen as people post like little screenshots and stuff of... What's this thing? Where they have like people that are like lying down and look like a crime scene and so on. I don't have those kinds of assets though. That's the unfortunate thing. So
like the police tape, the chalk outline on the ground.
Yeah. So I would like, can we defer this to maybe next week's stream so that I can try and get a couple of assets to make that look cool? Is that fine, Citrus?
I reckon that's a great idea. If you're going to do something, you may as well do it properly, right?
Yeah, 100%. Now, okay, let me put my idea on my notes. Ooh, don't take over my screen. River Valley notes. Things to download for River Valley. Dead people. Yeah, I think that sums it up for
dead people. Yeah.
House of Horrors.
Just dead people for Citrus.
Yeah, just dead people for Citrus. It has been noted, Citrus. I want a very small. I want like a very small. I don't think I have a tiny one. Or do I? This is tiny. I think this is probably like the tiniest ones that I got. Okay, that's good enough. So we got a little walkway in there. I like JN's comments.
Yeah. For some reason, it put me in mind of those anti-piracy ads or commercials that used to be at the start of a DVD. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't download a corpse.
Oh wow! I don't think I ever saw those. That's amazing. You didn't download a corpse. Wait, hang on. What does that even mean? Are they implying that their movies are as dead as corpses? I mean, if you think about it.
The full thing was like, you wouldn't download a car, you wouldn't do something, but downloading movies is piracy. You know, you wouldn't steal a car, you wouldn't steal a handbag, you wouldn't yada yada. The corpse thing was just, that's what it reminded me of. They never said you wouldn't download a corpse.
Okay.
Although that would be an awesome thing. You wouldn't download a corpse.
That will leave me laughing for days. Can we squeeze something in here? Oh yes, come on. Okay, it's encroaching on this nice house, but we can shift this nice house down a little bit. And beg you. Can put you across. I can shift you there. I love these assets so much. This is the university. What's it? What the content pack by I think Mr. King Leno. I think he did these for when the campus DLC came out. They are so awesome. They've got all this detailing in them. I think they're amazing.
Yeah, they look really good.
They're perfect for like building out these backyards. Well, these sort of like old rundown sort of neighborhoods. Like imagine you have a house like this and then you've got a swing like right here. Poor kid. Imagine poor kid trying to swing that way. It's gonna like run right into the wall.
Well, look, that's what a lot of houses are built like these days. Not a lot of backyard space.
True. Okay, I don't want to put anything down here. So what we'll do is I want to try and just close it off in a nice way. Not sure what we can. Ideas for what to put down here. So we've got, unless we make like this entire area just have little spots leading out to the river all over. I hope it's high enough. Is it high enough? Yeah, it's high enough.
Oh, you could put some put some more trees in there, but a little tiny clearing where people have just dumped a bunch of rubbish. Or, as Vladimir suggests, maybe a pub.
Maybe a pub. This is interesting. A pub right in the middle of a residential area. Is that like a thing? Where you stay, Vladimir? Talenin, do you guys have pubs like in the middle of suburbs?
Sometimes, where I used to live in an inner city suburb, and there was this pub which was right in the middle of all these houses in these tiny little back streets with a park across the road from it. That was an awesome pub. Had quiz nights and karaoke and everything.
Interesting.
But yeah, it was just this tiny little pub. It was called the Duck Inn.
Duck Inn.
Awesome. The Duck Inn. Just gonna duck in.
Oh, that's a nice play on it. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I'm a sucker for names with puns.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a very awesome name. Let's get some fences in. It still amazes me every time I see that I'm actually doing this level of detailing in here, because it really was never part of the plan for this. I honestly thought I was just going to be zoning my life away. So I never zone. So I thought this was going to be my opportunity, and here I am.
No, it's kind of nice though. I don't know about everyone else in the chat, but I like this because it's just nice watching someone just take it easy, relax, have a bit of a chat, do some detailing. It's nice.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad. I am glad. Okay, I don't have a pub, by the way. Vladimir, I'm not just. Let's see. We don't have any decent assets that we can pass off as pubs, do we? Let's see.
You could put a couple of caravans in.
Do I have caravans?
And put a pub on a more main road, a high street, so to speak.
That's not a bad idea, I suppose. Because I do want.
Citrus made. Citrus made a comment in the UK. They do have pubs in suburbs, but it's usually on the high street or the main street.
Fair enough. Isn't UK like the pub capital of the world? Like every British thing that I see, they always talk about going to the pub. What was I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. This will. Yeah, let's just say these people are not environmentally conscious and they just dump everything, all of their stuff right there.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of this. Just someone's just dumped a bunch of rubbish at the end of the street.
Yeah. Can we put together some... Actually, no, let me not do this. Let's do this. Let's see what's there. So I like this because it makes it look like there's, I don't know, mossy growth or something around, and then massive dirt that kind of comes off into the street. Let's raise the terrain around here a little bit, just so that it is.
Go.
There you go.
A2R has asked an interesting question. What are some stereotypes about your country that are based in some truth?
What are some stereotypes in my country that are based on some truths? Let's see. The one thing that I almost always see when people are talking about South Africa is, I suppose, a level of crime, which is, it's not entirely false, but it's also based on a lot of history of the country, and also as a result of a lot of poverty and inequality. So yeah, I would say that is probably a typical stereotype that is based in some kind of truth, I suppose, but it's not as bad as the media paints it out to be. It is not all doom and gloom like you in, I don't know, living in the world of Judge Dredd or whatever. So yeah, that's my answer.
And for here, I think, I mean, the stereotype that's kind of based in some truth is that everything in Australia is trying to kill you. I mean, yeah, we have lots of dangerous snakes and spiders and sharks and jellyfish and all those sorts of things, but you're not really going to see them very often. Unless you're out in the bush and you're acting like an idiot, you'll be fine.
Fair enough. I want to see, can I put down? I see your comment, Citrus. I know I had a couple of these. I've downloaded a couple of these because I need to build somebody a shack at the end by the river. Somebody asked for a shack. There we go. I think this is some. Yeah, there's the culprit for all the rubbish that's been dumped there.
That looks perfect.
I'm sure these neighbors are not happy. Imagine you had this person living next to you. You'd be fuming. What things can I put down here to make let's see, so there's at least some kind of a barrier, and then this person comes in here with their nonsense. We can't give this person such a nice fence. It must be all broken up and dilapidated.
I wonder what the backstory of this house is.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Maybe chat can come up with some theories.
That would be super, super cool. Chat, over to you. What else can we put? I think that's fine. Do we have some grass tufts? Oh, I don't have any tufts. That's sad. Let's see, what do we have? We've got you. No, it's too big. It's too big. I must get some tufts. It would be nice to put some tufts just kind of popping through. I think that would add nicely to everything. We'll get some tufts for the next episode and stick them in. And it just so happens that whoever this person is, they clearly own a very big plot of this land and they've just turned it into absolute garbage. You know, they have to have some old broken down cars, right?
Definitely. It's not complete without a broken down car or two in the yard.
Yep. Where's the ones that I'm looking for? I can't remember what they're called. But we dumped one here somewhere. Where is it?
So we've got a few theories in already.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Mr. Sean says the shack was on the waterfront long before the town got built up. Suburban sprawl set in, but the shack owner refused to sell their land. Too happy with the waterfront view. Citrus says the backstory is a homeless man that was fed up of living on the streets, so he stole a truck, went to a landfill site, stole lots of trash, and put together a little shack, and the big pile is what he had left over. And
I love it.
Dangerous Banana says the shack was put up by the owner of the house next door to brew some moonshine.
I have to ask, what is moonshine? I don't know what moonshine is.
So moonshine is kind of like homemade, very strong liquor, alcohol. Brewed illegally during the Prohibition era in the United States. That's where the name sort of took hold, I think, from memory.
That is cool. I love the stories, chat. I love it. There we go.
Rary says this is literally Ted Kaczynski's cabin. Now I'm going to have to Google who that is.
Who's
Do you know
Ted?
who Ted Kaczynski is?
I don't.
There we go. Mr. Sean says moonshine, brewed by the light of the moon because it was illegal and done under the cover of night.
I like it. I love the backstories, peeps. Love me the backstories. I'm liking this low level sort of detailing stuff, doing stuff like this. It's really fun. Absolutely fun to get to play around with stuff like this. Let's just do some layouts here. Oh, not layouts. Nah. Can we... Ooh, whoa, you're huge. They are so big.
Those are sizable rocks.
Super sized rocks. They're too big for what I envisioned having around here. Why do these all of a sudden look so tiny? No. No. I'm not getting the look that I want. The rocks that I want to use these rocks, but I want them like scaled down drastically. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get the aesthetic that I am envisioning in my head.
Yeah, you want them about a quarter of the size or so, don't you?
Yeah. It's fine. Let's change it up. It's fine. Who are we if not at least a little bit creative? And let's get a couple of these in around the river shoreline. And then we can stick down. This decal always gives like the area some life. And I love it. Cool. I think this is not too shabby, peeps. It's not too shabby.
A reminder before everyone else chips in. Don't forget to save your game.
Yes, sir. Let's put a save in, shall we? Boom. And do backup. Which decal is that? This is... I have no idea what it's actually called. That's all it says. Decal Dirt 2. That's it. Is there a way of actually checking in-game who created an asset? I don't think there is, hey. Oh, there we go. It's by Beard Monkey. Right-click this asset on... Right-click to view on... Oh, that is super sick. Oh, that is so cool. Chat can't probably see this, but I can. It's if you right-click on it, it like opens up the Steam overlay. So for... Who asked about it? Which decal is it? At Mr. Sean. There you go. There's a link to those decals. Oh, that's super cool. I just discovered something new. Did you know about this? Like if you right click, I don't know if you can see the little pop-up. If you right click, it will open up the asset in Steam in an overlay. That's pretty nice.
I don't think that's vanilla. I think that maybe that's something to do with Find It maybe. Very, very cool though.
Yeah. Let's see, vanilla. So if we browse vanilla, okay, so these got downloaded. Oh, there it is. It might be a Steam thing, hey? It might be the fact that...
Maybe it is, yeah.
Maybe it's a Steam thing, because I right-click on this, yeah, there we go, it pops it up. This is pretty cool. I like it. That's a very nice feature. It makes it easy to actually share things when people ask for it. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, okay, we're still trying to get people into the town. Let's keep going with some houses. Let's see if we can get... Let's clear the... Let's clear that. Let's pull all of them. Happy weekend. Do you like procedural objects? Will you use it sometime? Procedure, I find PO quite intimidating, to be honest. All those, it's very intimidating. So I tend to stay away from it. And another thing is, I'm afraid if I get into it, knowing the type of person I am, I'll just become like a skibbeth and just basically start POing every single thing to get like the perfect look, you know. So to save myself some hair and to hopefully be able to get things out much faster, I am staying away from PO as best I can. But I have used it in City of Tando and I've used it in Normersburg, but it's only for scaling. It's just to scale things up and down. I don't know how to use it to customize assets and stuff. I have never bothered to learn how to do it, and that is on purpose, simply because I do not want it to get out of hand. So yeah, I will use it if I need to scale something up or down, but it's highly unlikely that I'll use it to create my own custom assets and modify things. Hope that answers your question.
Vladimir has suggested putting a tree in between the hedgerows.
A tree in between which hedgerows?
There's quite a few.
Yeah. Oh no. We're not done here yet, eh? I am just laying down. Yeah, okay, so I can see why I did a bit more detailing than I had planned to, but we're gonna come back in and put in trees and stuff. So we're definitely not done with the area. It's unlike me to like detail like this, but this is a completely different build, I suppose. So yeah, I think it makes sense to have a path here. Yeah, so people could come down here, take a little shortcut. Since there is none here, that's fine. Must be a mod thing. Just checked it in my game and I didn't get the pop-ups. Okay, so then perhaps Talanin, like you mentioned, there's probably some mod that's enabled that functionality. Can we do this? Can we get you here? Can we do that? Oof. This is the only bummer about this kind of stuff, is you have this weird terrain that just happens, which is really wonky.
Yeah, that's a recipe for a very difficult barbecue.
That's for sure. Do I leave it? Do I get rid of it? Do I leave it? Do I get rid of it? So you know what? Let's do this. Let's hide it. Let's stick out some bushes all over this place. If we toss down a couple of, that's overkill. That's too much. Let's get rid of you. Let's get some medium trees, and let's see if we stick down. You know what? Actually, we could make this work. Let's put you here. Then let's
That's always my solution. If you can't fix a slope, you just hide it with some trees.
100%. Couldn't agree with that statement anymore.
Now, Emir King has asked, how do you get the streets to end in a cul-de-sac?
So these ones, as you see them, were built. So I'll show you just now. There are quite a few techniques you can use for the cul-de-sacs, or the cul-de-sac. I learned this a couple of years back, that the plural for multiple cul-de-sac is culs-de-sac. I always thought it was cul-de-sacs. So yeah, that's a piece of info for you. So here we go. Let's look at this road. There are a few ways you can end in a cul-de-sac. You can either go ahead and, let's take a one way. Go ahead and do the long, the long routes, spin around and, but that's actually a roundabout. It's not really a cul-de-sac. But if you get a bigger piece of road, for example, you can extend it out and then use move it to shrink it. So that gives you a nice cul-de-sac look. So that's one way. Another way is using the road that's already there. I like to split it. So if I split this into two nodes, get rid of that. I can then move this node a little bit closer, and then using the node controller, I think it's that one. Is this one? Yes. Using node controller, you go and you select the tip and then simply stretch it out. And then you get a nice cul-de-sac. So yeah, those are the different ways you can build your own custom cul-de-sac. Hope that helps.
Node controller is one of those mods that comes around every now and then that's just a complete game changer. Yeah. Like, move it.
100%. 100%. I'm still on the old version. I need to upgrade myself to the new one. I tried to upgrade it. No, I didn't try. I did upgrade to the new one, but then I lost. No, it wasn't node controller. I lie. No, it was node controller. Hang on, I'm confused. I'm confusing node controller with intersection marking tool. Is that the one? No, Talenin.
That's my favorite ones of the newest sort of must-haves.
Yeah.
Tyrese Coley has asked, when is Tando coming back? We need Tando.
When is Tando coming back? Okay, so Tando, I've actually recorded a little bit of Tando, like maybe a quarter of an episode. Not even that much. The truth is, I have just been on a jolly good break and I've just been relaxing. That's what I've been doing. So when is it coming back? I am aiming for no later than end of June. That's what I'm aiming for, latest end of June, to start it again. So that's about as accurate a date as I can give you. But I'm getting back into it now. I have started recording it again. Yes, it's beginning of July, end of June. Huh? No, I lie. Oh, Citrus, thank you for the correction. We are in July already. Oh my gosh. Where did all the time go? Okay, so latest end of July then. Oh wow, where did all the time go? Yeah, so I'm aiming latest end of this month. It should be back. Hopefully sooner. Let's see how things go. We don't need Tando Nomersburg. Huh? We don't need Tando Nomersburg of whichever town. We just need Sanctum Gamer building funky stuff. Whether it's a Riverton, it's all good vibes all around. Thanks, Jane. That's such a nice comment. Let's take down like maybe one or two tiny plots, yeah?
Yeah, little bungalowy type houses, hey?
Yeah. Let's mix it up a little bit. How about you? Yeah, let's put you down.
Here's a good question for you, SG. Do you think you would be able to load your Little Town save?
You know what? I was actually wondering the exact same thing. And I'm afraid to find out. Actually, it's the only reason I haven't done it. It's something that I want to do, but I'm afraid to find out. I think I can. I think I can.
I think there's a few people that have now asked, hey, you should destroy Little Town with tornadoes and
yes.
Because Citrus just brought it up again.
I have seen those comments, and it's actually something that I'm considering doing. So, yeah, I suppose keep an eye on the space.
I can imagine there'd be a number of mods and assets that are now defunct, so it would be quite a task to probably get it to load, hey?
Yeah. And that's what scares me is I try and load this thing and then you got like 50 million errors and you don't even know where to begin. But I definitely want to give it a try though. What happened to that? Did I just put a flower down here? Oh, I guess I didn't click. Jamalitai says, I love your entire channel and I'm looking so much forward to when Nomasburg continues. Greetings from Germany. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super kind words. Greetings all the way from down here in South Africa. Citrus, could I record a video of me? Oh, okay, you picked that one up. No, that's too big. Do I have any tall short trees? Yeah, I have a tall short tree. Yeah, why can't these are cool. Okay, so since this is a bit of a rubbish dump of a car here, how do we hide this? Let's get creative, shall we? If I put a bit of a... Let's give you a wall. And another one. Another one all the way out here. Oh, that's actually not too shabby. Oh, you know what? Nah, I don't think it's worth it. We've got that network. Those network. What is it? It's like these network assets that allow you to raise and lower the ground. I could use it to flatten out this area, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh, I can't lower these. These are terrain conforming. That's a bummer. No, man. Wait, what's going on here? This is what I mean to click. Yeah. There's one more here. There we go. I knew these were not terrain conforming. That's better. So let's grab. There we go. I can lower that. There we go. That looks a bit better. And then since this is here, we can stick down. Ugh, that's ugly. Ugh. How can I stick? I want to stick this in such a way that it looks like this poor soul has kind of uses this space as their own. I think that's fine. That works.
I think that's lovely.
All right, thank you very much. Let's just close these chappies off.
Where would we be in this game without hedges?
Indeed. That's too big. Actually, no, that's way too big. Let's put down a smaller one. And even you. What do you look like? No. Ugh, let's just use that. It's fine. Nah. Let's not use this. I don't think it fits. It fits the theme of the area. If we stick maybe one of these down. And then we put a close-off one. Okay, I think that's bad. This makes it look like it's a gate even. And if we take maybe you, and then I close this one off here with this. Then we can put down something slightly different. And then this person can have a little playground in the back for the kiddie winkles. Ugh, why do I type this?
Kiddie winkles.
Kiddie
you
winkles.
know, I used the term kiddie winkles the other day.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my team at work, and he had to work from home because one of his kids had to do something I can't remember. And I said, "Oh, staying home to look after the kiddie winkles."
And how did they react to that?
Didn't even bat an eyelid. I think they're used to me saying strange things, so that's fine.
I love that term. I use it all the time as well when talking to people. I have no idea where I even heard it.
I like the Scottish term for kids. Wains. Weans.
Wains.
Wains. WE''EN.
Oh, wow.
Weans.
That's very interesting. I've never heard of that before. Wins. Nope. You know what? Let's not everybody's closing themselves off from everybody else around them. This is coming together. It's coming together. We need to do some work at the back there. Okay. Let me just hydrate myself a bit. In Citrus says in England it's kidders or kiddos. Huh. Interesting.
Kiddos. Yep. Definitely use that one.
My gran used to call naughty kids Maxels. Maxel? I don't know what Maxel means though in Afrikaans. What does it mean? Dangerous banana? My friends gave me the nickname Joey like 15 to 17 years ago, so I feel like a little kangaroo a lot of the time. Ha, that's cool. Hey, by the way, is that a popular term that's used that side in Oz? Talanin?
Joey, for a little kid. No,
Yeah.
we would just say kiddies.
Kiddies. Kinder. Okay. So in Germany it's Kinder. I love this sharing of different things.
Linguistics is always fascinating.
Oh yes. Dark Manifesto says they are Balkan, North Macedonian. That is interesting. I've never heard of a Balkan.
Balkan states, yeah. Macedonia, Bosnia-Herzegovina,
Yeah.
that sort of area, I think.
Oh, hectic. How do you know so much about so
I'm
much?
old.
Come on, you're like barely older than me.
Just super geeky, super nerdy. Watch lots of documentary stuff, and sometimes I just go down the Wikipedia rabbit hole and get stuck.
Uh-huh. And all those things stick.
The useless bits of info stick, yeah, definitely.
I like that. The useless bits of info is always the funnest to actually talk about. Nobody cares about serious stuff.
Yeah, that and watching a British show called QI.
QI.
Quite interesting. One of the best TV shows ever.
That's a nice title.
Very funny and very educational.
Okay. I don't think that has ever found its way onto South African television. Citrus says, what is my opinion on smoking? I'm trying to get my friend's family to quit. Well, my honest answer to that is it's none of my business. It's their business. You know, if somebody wants to smoke, it's their choice. It's up to them. If they ask me for my opinion, I will tell them, well, I am not a smoker, you know, and based on the long-term effects of smoking, I would definitely say don't do it. But everybody to their own. I've got friends that smoke. I have friends that don't smoke. It is everybody's decision to make. So yeah, I would say tread carefully there. Oh, I'm just taking a bit of a break from the game just to respond to chat for a bit. Sorry, I'm somebody in the kitchen. The kitchen is like right behind me and I started hearing funny noises. I'm like, what's going on? Just had to double check.
It's always good. There's only one thing more scary in a house with children than hearing noises in the kitchen. That's hearing no noises at all.
That is it, and it's amazing how that happens. It's like when the missus and I are sitting and we know the kids are, let's say, in the living room or something, and it's dead quiet, we immediately start panicking, like, what are they doing? And it's never a thing of has something happened to them or whatever. It's like, you know, they are up to something the moment they go quiet.
Exactly.
Vladimir, thank you so much for joining. It was awesome to have you. Hope to catch you in the next one. I just have to say, your attention to detail and beauty is what inspired me to really try with City Skylines in the first place. Been following you since Level Town, and it's great to watch you work. Mr. Sean, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much. Super kind words. Really, really appreciate it. Stream raid? You can't raid streams on YouTube, can you? You can't.
I don't think so.
Interesting. North Macedonia used to be called Fyrom. It stands for Federal Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Oh, is Macedonia also? Did it also split from like the former Yugoslavia?
I get confused sometimes about the whole geopolitics of that particular region. There's certainly been a tumultuous history.
Yeah. That much is for sure. I'm counting down to payday, getting RAM upgrade. I am hundreds of hours into the Neighbourhood map and I just want to play. Typical, the computer waits until my days off to give up on me. Oh, shame, Donna. Get that RAM, bump things up and go and enjoy yourself. Glad you're enjoying the map? Super glad, super glad. Britain used to own 25% of the world. Well, that's an interesting piece of info. Okay. Sometimes on Twitch, people send over the SWAT team while the stream is live, but in South Africa, it will take 2 months. All right, everybody, let's continue. I think I was really ambitious to think I was going to fill up even more space here. But let's see what we can do. Let's stick more houses in.
Oh, and save your game.
Let me save my game actually because we've done a lot, hey.
Oh, yeah. The last thing you want is some load shedding now.
Oh, man. Fortunately, it's been a couple of weeks since we've had is it weeks? Yeah, I think it's been at least 2 weeks since we've had load shedding, which is super rare. So it's good. Thank goodness. I hope it continues.
Oh yeah.
I hope it continues. I think, yeah, we'll save the main road for next week. Try and see what we can do around the main road. For now, let's just keep getting these houses in. I like this. I like this not so nice look. Like all my other cities always seem to have like these nice things. Like I spent so much time trying to build nice things.
I really liked the shantytown you did in Littletown. That was a great break from the otherwise beautiful utopian areas.
Oh, thanks. We should build something like that here. I think it'll be a very nice fit.
Yes, Citrus just mentioned that. Shantytown.
We shall. Why do I have all these? Oh no, this is a creator pack, isn't it? These European suburbias, aren't they creator packs?
Yeah, I think so. That little icon there looks like a content creator pack.
Yes, it's a content creator pack, Avanya. Okay, so I can't actually just unsubscribe from them because I think I have the content creator pack, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I did not subscribe to these from the workshop for this. What are you? Ooh. Oh, these are interesting. These are nice.
Oh, yeah.
This is very nice. What's that? This is pretty cool. I like this. Hang on,
complete with detailing and everything. That's beautiful.
Oh, I love the texture on the walls.
Oh, you're gonna have to link them in the Discord.
Yeah. No, for sure. Let's see, what are these?
Those are awesome.
These are beautiful assets. Let's see if I can. They call the Midwestern pre-war pack. Double wide lot. Yeah, here you go. Let me dump these in chat for anybody who wants to grab these. I'm just going to prefix them with super awesome housing assets. There we go. That's pretty cool. This is a very nice asset. Wow. Let's see the others. Because I'm guessing, yeah, they all come that is stunning. I think it's also nice for them to be here, closer to the actual city, town.
Yeah, those are really good and reasonably efficient on their try counts and textures and things. That's pretty good.
These are beautiful. Who created these? Like, this is a massive shout out. Dude Meister.
That's Dude Meister.
Super, super nice, Dude Meister. I love it. Ah, look at that. They're the creator of this asset as well. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. I really like it. If Dude Meister by any chance ever sees this stream, super awesome work. These are awesome.
Yeah, I'm just subscribing to those ones right now.
Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. I am going to get these assets. In fact, I'm going to get them in Neighbourhood and have like a little suburb dedicated to them. Whether they fit or not, I don't care. I just love these assets. They're very nice. I think I could do something with these in Neighbourhood. My computer still says you started the stream 19 minutes ago. I abandoned the shanty town. I haven't abandoned the shanty town, don't worry. We'll be expanding all of this in that direction, so we'll get there. I thought I got this mod to get rid of dead people. I hate dead people. Oh, it's the worst. Where is it?
Yeah, I thought you had that as well.
Yeah. Pollution mod remover. There we go. Oh, okay. I guess it's unticked. Yeah, get rid of the dead people. Gosh. The dead people there was a time during my Little Town series where the whole town just had dead people in it. So I had to get at the time it was some mod, I can't remember which mod it was, that I used to hide the icons because I had no idea what was causing all those dead people. It turns out that there was actually a bug with what's this thing? Network extensions, where one of the roads caused the Hearst AI to basically, I don't know, become funky and not work anymore. So they couldn't find their way to the dead people. And because they couldn't plot their routes through that one single road, it just destroyed the entire Hearst AI for the entire game. It's a real bummer.
Someone on the Discord had that problem a few months ago, and I ended up, they sent me their city, and I jumped into it, and then found that it was a road bug. Had to redo a road so that the hearses could get to the areas properly.
Yeah, that's crazy. At the time, I didn't know that. I only found out about this, I think, a year or two later. Somebody eventually came and commented on a post because I had asked a question on one of these forums, and it's only years later that somebody came and commented to say this was your actual problem. So back then I just got mods to hide the icons. And then I discovered the pollution and mod remover, which basically I love that mod. It it despawns every dead person and then replaces them with a child. So it keeps your population up, which was fantastic.
Broken.
JN, The Sims just downloaded a lot of dead people. cut their internet access.
They're downloading the corpses for you, so it's ready for next week.
This is an origin.
I know it doesn't really fit for this place to have such nice flowers, but I want nice flowers there.
This is one of the nicer looking cul-de-sacs. That's all right.
Yeah. And this is another awesome thing about the node controller is the fact that it allows you to actually slope the nodes, so it's not always that straight vanilla style, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Okay, let's...
Yeah, node controllers definitely joined that core group of you must have these. Your traffic manager, your node controller, intersection marking, move it.
100%. These are the type of mods that I think would
really
be like
good looking.
Sorry?
Oh no, I was just saying that's a really good looking asset, that one there.
Yeah. Major kudos to the king himself, I suppose. It's been a while since King Leno released an asset. Hey, I feel like it's been ages.
Yeah, actually. Jamali Tay has just asked, do you think there will be a City Skylines 2 or something?
Do I think there will be a City Skylines 2? I won't be surprised if there is. I think at some point every game creator like bumps up to the next level. I suppose at least a lot of games that I play, I have seen different versions come out. So here's fingers crossed to us getting one soon. It will be awesome. But until then, I think what the modern community does with this game already is like so amazing that it doesn't make me sit back and always think, oh, when is the next one coming? When is the next one coming? Because they keep expanding on this game so much that if you consider what it was when it first released versus what it is now, it's almost a completely different game. So yeah, I'm sure there will be. We all just wait. We're all waiting and hoping.
Food for the Gods has just noted that they've spotted a comment on the pollution remover mod, which is, this mod seems to reset to default if other mods are loaded after it. Maybe that's why it was ticked off for you.
Ah, okay. That would make sense. That definitely would make sense. Those are nice assets. I don't think they fit here.
What if there is a City Skylines 2? Is there a short list of things that you would love to see in it?
Move It. I think Move It is one of those mods that everybody must have on like all platforms, you know. So I would definitely love to see that. I would love to see something like a seasonal changes. I think we all expected that to happen when Snowfall came out, where you would start off in one season and then have your city gradually go through multiple seasons and actually see the changes without having to, you know, go and play on a completely different map, for example. So I think seasons would be something that for me would be super awesome. Like imagine you're building and then all of a sudden you see it starts to snow and your mountain tops are covered with snow and the whole city just becomes snowy. I think that would be super, super, super awesome. I think if I can see those two things, I'll be more than happy.
Yeah, watching all the trees change color as the year goes through the seasons, being able to switch between northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere as well.
Yep.
And if you've got like evergreen trees, say eucalyptus, gum trees, that sort of thing, they don't change, but the deciduous ones change.
And I'd like that'll add so much to the game, like just seeing your city transition from the one to the other. I think it'll just be something else. It'll just be a super awesome sight for me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to see a City Skylines 2. I think a renewed, upgraded, updated engine with some optimization is key, because Jamali, Samuel is saying that they keep creating DLCs with more content and new game mechanics, but you can't sort of load it past some screens at some point.
True.
But the modding community is definitely making up for Notto version 2.
True. And I suppose that said, something that would be nice would be like a what's the term, like a drop in a lot of the limits, and that's probably as a result of the engines that they're using. But if we could have like basically go crazy, put as many props down as you want, put as many trees down as you want, as many buildings, I think that would be awesome. So basically build to the extent that your machine can handle, I don't know how feasible that is with all these gaming engines, but I think that would be super cool. But I've noticed even other games that I play, like Doom Eternal, which is like a far cry away from City Skylines, even it has limits in the AI that it can actually run at any given time. So I'm guessing limits are one of those things that exist, and we probably just have to live with. 1231 Kate, sorry, thank you so much for the donation. Thanking me for being me. Oh no, oh, wow, thank you. Thank you. I've never been thanked for being me before. That's very nice. I like that. That's very warming. Thank you so much. That's such a nice comment. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. That's such a nice comment, hey Talenin. Thank you for being you. That's like
extremely nice.
It's like so nice. Like just wow, that's a very nice comment. Thank you so much.
It's like one of the nicest things that someone can say to you.
Yeah.
Just be you. You're awesome.
Exactly. That's super cool. Thank you so much. Aviation Ace. Sorry, Aviation Ace is apologizing for being late. And I just want to say, as long as the stream is still going, you are not late. So welcome. Awesome to have you.
Something I'd like to see in City Skylines 2, which is a kind of it just came into my mind yesterday, is traffic, a little bit more involved traffic management, in that you could have potentially random accidents on your roads.
Ooh,
like
yeah.
A car might rear end or collide. So if you're trying to design, say, an interchange or an intersection, reducing conflict points is going to be a bonus, because it will reduce the chance of an accident happening. Yeah,
that would be super cool. I remember seeing that in... Which one was it? There was a version of City... I can't remember which one it was, that had accidents in it. Like from years ago. Eons ago, in fact. But I think, yeah, that'll be a real nice addition as well. I'm just trying to get some slightly bigger houses in, but I think from this point on I'll just stick in a couple of smaller ones into this area. I keep going back to these assets because they're just so nice. A citrus off. Thank you so much for dropping by, Citrus. It was awesome chatting to you. Hope to catch you in the next one. Have a good one. What can we put down here? I want a 1x2. Can we get a 1x2? Ooh, you look interesting. Why are these assets so bright? I think they're probably by the same creator, eh?
Yeah, quite possibly. They are very, very bright.
Very, very bright.
So I just put your sunglasses on, you'll be fine.
JN says, guys, my daughter just woke up and I can hear her farting from like a room ago. Gotta go change diapers. Yes, spoken like a true daddy.
At least it's like an alert that it's about to happen. Here's your 5-minute warning.
It's coming, get ready. No. I don't want those. Nah. Okay, so whoa, look at the terrain here. This terrain is funky. Would it be possible to do that?
That's going to be a nice challenge for you.
No, there's no way I'm gonna pass this challenge. I've already accepted defeat here.
Drop in a swimming pool.
A swimming pool? Come on. My typing has gone out the window. Oh, I don't have any proper swimming pools. I thought I had.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, wait, let's see. Pool. Ah, there we go. I knew I had something. Oh. Even a swimming pool is defeated. Hey! We can make this like an old like shanty, not shanty, but like an old swimming pool that this person doesn't really use anymore.
Oh yeah, fill it in with, put some like plants through it and everything. Yeah, great idea.
So let's cover up this area. So whoever this person is, yeah, they probably had it once upon a time, but now cannot keep up with the water bill, so they're like, eh.
Yeah, I know. There's my parents sometimes house sit for people, and one of the houses that they go to house sit has an in-ground swimming pool, but they don't use it as a swimming pool. They've still got water in it, but they've turned it into a gigantic pond, and it's full of hundreds and hundreds of goldfish.
Wow.
With plants and stuff like that. And you go and you sprinkle some food out, and it's just this horde of orange just starts bobbing around. It's amazing.
That sounds super, super cool. Let's see. Jamale asks, how long does it take for Nomersburg? It's basically load when going into game. So Nomersburg takes about 6 minutes on my PC. So it is fairly quick. Well, for City Skylines and a city of that size, it's fairly quick. City of Tando, just out of interest, takes about 7 7-8 minutes. And River Valley, this loads in about a minute, if not even less. So yeah, there we go. Dangerous Banana, cheerio. Have a good evening. I'm sure he's probably gone, Dangerous Banana, but I hope that they might see it. And I see Food for the Gods. I like your name. See those vanilla houses. Have you checked out Bob yet? It's like prop it up, but it actually works. No.
Bob is a mod called Beautify Our Builds.
I have not. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Bob, the tree and prop replacer. It's also known as UBMTTCUPATOBT, which stands for Universal Beauty Manager Tool to change ugly props and trees or bury them.
Wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. That's a beautiful name. I love it. I have not checked it out, but I have put it in my notes. I'm definitely going to check it out. Okay, not exactly. That won't really work. There we go. You might work. How can we place this in such a way that it looks like it's just trash hanging there? Yeah, that's all right.
I love acronyms like that are ridiculously over the top.
Yeah,
it's like one of my favorite subreddits is MFPMPPJWFA, which stands for Music French People Might Play at a Party or Just with Friends Around.
Like, who comes up with that stuff?
Amazing people.
That's a nice one. No, I am not. I could try some rubbish floating in the water. The thing, well, it won't float though. That's the thing. It like the decals. Well, okay, let's see. I suppose I can elevate them. Okay, we'll give that a try. If
it won't float, you could just load up procedural object, create an animated asset that bobs up and down.
That is so. It's so scary. What people can actually do with that mod now? Hey,
it's insanely good. Have you seen it? It's like when you see some of Concrete's work.
Yes,
and it's
like,
amazing.
How? Like, for me, first of all, the creativity to even come up with that and then visualize it and then actually do it using that mod is just wow. Are you a PO person, Talenin?
I have used PO twice. Once because there was an airport cargo hangar that was intended to be part of a series of buildings, but I just wanted one section, but the sides were open, so I put some walls on the sides to cover it in, and the other time was to scale down a model of a plane and tilt it so I could make a little sculpture at the entrance to an airport.
Okay.
But that's it. It scares me. Exactly the same as with you. It's just, you're just going to get stuck on this never-ending loop of, I'll just procedural objects this, I'll just PO this. Yeah.
Okay. At least I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who's scared of that mod.
It is brilliant, though. Absolutely brilliant.
It's a brilliant mod. Like, it is just wow. Okay, we're just gonna get a couple of trees in, but I don't want it to be too hectically like dense.
A couple of comments on procedural objects. Food for the Gods says that procedural objects is super worth it just for all those bridge assets. Being able to scale them to any road is amazing. 100% agree there. And Jamali Tay says the amount of procedural objects in your city exponentially increases loading times, which I would believe that.
Wow. That's not something I even thought about. But I thought it would be like is it not the same as if I put down, let's say, 100,000 buildings? Does it not work out to the same as having 100,000 PO objects, or are they completely different? Or do
Honestly, don't know.
That would be an interesting one. Simple Guy just joined. Welcome, Simple Guy. Talenin, say hello to your fellow Aussie.
Look out, Simple Guy's here. And I'm going to say it's going to be about 7:20 in the morning where Simple Guy is. So I hope you've had coffee.
Welcome, Simple Guy. And yes,
I'm on my third coffee for the stream so far.
Wow. When did you even get the time to go and get the coffee?
I just sneak out and get it and come back in. Easy.
Let's do something here. Yeah, food for the gods. I can't even begin to imagine how long it takes Skips. If is concrete still on? Maybe they can give us an idea of it dropped off.
Concrete had to head off a little earlier.
That's a bummer.
True, that AI is stuck in the backyard. Dangerous Banana, just walking back and forth around the table.
Hello, guy. Is he holding a tablet? Huh? He says he's at home, so he's just enjoying a good old stroll in his backyard, wondering why his table is sinking into the ground. Hello. Oh, that's as low as I can go. I
see. I know exactly what's happened. He is in practice because his job is as a trainee at the New Zealand Police Department. So he's practicing marching.
Ah. Makes sense. Talanin, you have nailed it. All right, okay. Let's just make this area look a bit nice. No, let's do this with this chappy. So let's do that. Have I elevated it too much? Okay, still fine. It's just this. Working with these terrains is wow. It really is something. Would be nice if terrain handling was like a bit better. Because this wonky stuff.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. There's another wish list thing for City Skylines 2.
Better terrain handling. Let's just put down. I'm just gonna put. Actually, let's do this.
The person living in this house must feel like they live on Baldwin Street in Dunedin in New Zealand. It's the world's steepest street.
Oh. It sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's on a hugely steep angle.
I bet the driving schools in that town takes everybody there for their driver's test. Let's test out your clutch balance skills. Oh wait, is a manual still like a thing in Australia?
Yeah, we do have some people that drive manuals. I have owned manual cars. Currently have an automatic, but it's common to learn in a manual and at least get your driver's license in a manual. Just in case you need to drive a car with a manual transmission, you can then go and drive it legally.
Which would you say is the most popular around there? Is it manuals or automatics?
Automatic by far. I would suggest probably 90% of cars are automatic, possibly more.
Wow. That's hectic. I think here in SA, the majority of cars are still manuals. Automatics are breaking into the market quite a lot, but I think the majority are still manual.
Well, I mean, manuals are cheaper, easier to maintain. And I mean, I do like to drive a manual car because it's fun. You got that. You really feel like you're in control of the car.
True.
And for off-roading, going bush, four-wheel driving, you can't beat it.
Yeah, I spent a good, I don't know how many years sitting in Johannesburg traffic. Anybody who lives in Johannesburg will tell you that we spend a couple of months in that traffic, and you very quickly go and get an automatic as soon as you can afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, sitting in traffic it's not fun in manual transmission.
Fun. Oh, gosh.
That's one of the reasons why when I bought my latest car, I said, no, I'll just go for an automatic.
Same here. I like Jian's comment. Jian says...
Yes, I just read that.
Sally,
in the Netherlands.
First time watching the stream. Sally, welcome. Super glad to have you. Imagine
what we were talking about. There's some stereotypes of your country that are based on truths, weren't we?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, what do you think of electric cars, SG?
What do I think of electric cars? Well, they say they're better for the environment. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's one of those that I've not really looked into too much to have any kind of serious opinion on. So yeah, unfortunately, my answer for this one is I don't have one yet. I've never driven one. I don't know anybody who owns one. So it's kind of hard to really like have a proper comment on it. Thoughts, Talanin?
Yeah, look, I've driven a couple of them. Very impressed at just how smooth and responsive it is. That the power transfer from your foot going down the accelerator to actually moving is just so smooth and instant. And it's like instant power. Absolutely fantastic. The environmental issue is definitely there though. Yeah,
It's
I think
interesting.
everything will eventually switch over for the most part to electric anyway, because it's just so far on a whole better in terms of emissions. It's far more efficient, even if the grid power is, say, coal. It's still much more efficient to have a car use emissions driven by mass coal than a car driven by emissions on fuel.
Sure. Okay, there you go, JN. Dangerous Banana has a very valid point there, especially here in South Africa. Load shedding means no car. So you own an electric car here in South Africa, you're going to be going without a car for a lot of days.
Yeah, true.
Did you hear Porsche are making a synthetic fuel that's cleaner than EVs? I did not.
I'd imagine that'd be hydrogen or some type, maybe, or ammonia, something like that.
But isn't hydrogen highly combustible?
I think there are safe ways to store and transport it, depending on how it's, hydrogen 2, I think, is fairly safe because you've got those electrons sort of paired off with each other. They're not as unstable as, say, hydrogen 1, but I'm not sure. No expert on it.
Interesting. That's actually an interesting topic. I'll actually look into that.
I'm curious now too.
Yeah. Thanks, Aviation Ace. I did not know that. Now you got me going to go and Google. Ooh, look at that. Oh. Do you see what happens to that police car? It just disappeared. Just when I wanted to go and see what it was doing. Okay.
Maybe it got to 88 miles per hour and went through time.
Went through time. I thought I saw something here just now. Okay. I think we're gonna leave it here for the stream. And then the next one we'll try and come in and hopefully put a couple of, I don't know, shops along Main Street and start doing something there. Oh, JN is out. Thank you so much, JN, for coming in. Really enjoyed chatting today. It was super cool. Hope to definitely catch you in the next one. When is the next stream going to be, Jamale? It will be next week Saturday. Wait, well, I think it will be next week Saturday. Hang on. Before I commit to next week Saturday, if the Euro final is next week Saturday, there might not be a stream. I'm just being perfectly honest. I'm a bit of a football fan. So, yeah. Otherwise, in the absence of any Euro finals, which is... Euro final is on the 11th of June. What date is the 11th of June? I have no idea the date off the top of my head. Look at that. It's next week Saturday. And it's at 9 p.m. Peeps, I highly doubt there's going to be a stream next week Saturday. I have to be honest. I am going to be watching soccer. I do apologize, but I cannot miss the final. You know? Sunday maybe. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we move the stream to Saturday. I mean to Sunday. We'll see how it goes. I'm not making any promises, but yeah, that's something we could do. But I'll keep you informed on Discord. I see Talanin. Thank you so much for posting the link.
No worries.
Jamale, it says the final is on the 11th. Oh, no, wait, I lie. Okay, We are Sunday today. I just realized we've just crossed midnight. Okay, it's on Sunday. Never mind, scrap all of that mumbling, blah, 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 blah. We'll have a stream next week, Saturday. I will spend my Sunday watching the football. Simple guys on Discord already. Yep. Anybody who's not on the Discord, please jump on that Discord. It's an awesome place to be with some really cool people. You get to chat to awesome Talenin, who is like super active there, which is awesome. Again, thank you, Talenin.
Thank you for having me. It's been quite good fun.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, this was a nice thing to try, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed having somebody else on the stream. I'm hoping to extend this out to the rest of chat. So I'm looking forward to reaching out to a couple of people, especially the regulars, get you on as well, so that, you know, chat can also get to hear directly from you. So get on that Discord server, because it's the easiest way that I'll be able to reach out to people. And then hopefully we'll have more of these. So yes, big thanks to Talanin for being our first. It was really appreciated, Talanin.
Thank you so much for having me. I've enjoyed that. I'm happy to be the guinea pig, as I said.
You've been my guinea pig in so many things. Like so many things. Like every single thing we've ever tried, like for the first time, Talanin has been my guinea pig for it. So that's been super awesome.
Thank you to chat too, because chat has been awesome today.
Yeah.
Super active. Great.
Super active on chats today. We learned so much actually from one another. I think it was really cool. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can't get like the end images at least. What did I just click on? I'm trying to add like a directory to like the slideshow that comes at the end, so that at least what we've done today shows. So anyway, I hope I've done it right. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much. Talanin, would you like to say your goodbyes quickly?
Goodbyes quickly.
I like it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on the stream. And I look forward to hopefully seeing all of you again next week, Saturday. Thank you, everybody. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.
Bye.